This is a tarot reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Tarot is not fortune telling. I will not tell you anything you don't already know. This is just a tool for your soul's expansion. So if you're okay with that, we're going to go ahead and get straight into your reading. Again, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If this reading doesn't resonate, be sure to check out your other placements. So we're going to do overall energy of the reading. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups. I see you have all pretty good cards right now. At the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles, I should say. So this is stability. This is a working parent. This is somebody holding it all together. This is somebody who is creating stability or has created stability. They're able to take care of other people because they pour energy into themselves. They pour energy, being like money, time, you know, whatever it is, into themselves. They do things for themselves. They invest in their body. They invest in their finances. They invest in their time. Like, they invest their time wisely. And because they do that, and because they're internally grounded, you know, centered, just stable internally, then things come to them. Manifestations come to them. Stability is a mirror of the stability that they have from within. Because it's a queen, this is somebody who is intuitive and who allows things to come to them versus, you know, working really hard and taking actions externally like a king. So a queen is allowing things to come to her. A king is somebody who is taking action to get there. This isn't saying that you don't need to take action to get what it is that you want, because that doesn't make any sense. But what it's reminding us when we get the Queen of Pentacles in a reading is, like, in order for you to have anything that you want, you have to make sure that you are taking care of yourself first. And how can you take care of other people if you don't take care of yourself? And how can you create stability if you're not stable from within? So this is looking at how you're divvying out your energy. What is your energy going to? How are you creating stability for yourself and then able to take care of other people because of that? You have the Strength card. So this is the card of Leo. This is the card of, you know, taming your fears, taming your anger, taming your vices, taming the shadow self, taming that, like, primitive, like, lizard brain within you, where you, like, react to things, or you're scared, or whatever it is. It's like taming fear, I feel like, and just taming the part of you that wants to sabotage yourself. The Strength card is a positive card, but it can remind me, like, of the Devil card in the way that the Devil card is about your vices, and the Strength card could be like, you know, taming the beast within. So the things that we do that self-sabotage ourselves, such as fear. But it's about finding the courage that's within you to go after what it is that you want to do, or to, you know, you have these all these cards have, like, the same overall theme, which is, like, emotional well-being, stability from within, manifestation, intuition. The High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles are similar because they are both, like, the High Priestess emanates all queens, and she's like a spiritual leader. Okay, so let's dial this back. I just am, like, going all over the place. So the Strength card, taming the beast within, finding strength from within, finding courage from within. You also have the King of Cups. He's looking towards the Magician. So I think that once you can create emotional stability and speak to and treat your relationships the way that you want to be treated yourself. Take care of the relationship that you have with yourself so that you can be that way with other people. There's something about, like, in order for you to get what it is that you want or become this person that you want to be, you have to become emotionally mature and almost like stoic, because King of Cups represents being stoic in my perspective. It's somebody who is very emotionally in tune with themselves and with other people, but they're stoic. They're not reactive. They're not in your face about how they feel and all these things. It's just like, you know that they love you, and you know that they love themselves, and they don't even have to say it, because they show it through their actions, because they show it through their vibe, through their energy that they're giving off, their demeanor. So how are you treating your relationships with others, and how are you treating yourself? And are you stoic, or are you overly emotional? So this is about emotional maturity. Looking towards the Magician, so believing that you can get what it is that you want, believing that you can have what it is that you want, believing and knowing that you have all the tools of the tarot, all the elements, which are the wand, the cup, the pentacle, and the sword. So sword, mind, communication; cup, heart, creativity; coin, or pentacles, which is stability, or like finances, energy. And then the wand is your passions, your actions, and your belief systems. So having all of that encompassed within you, which it already is, but being able to tap into that and believe in that, because that's all you have to do is believe. And obviously that's easier said than done. That's like the whole thing. It's like remembering who we are, and remembering that joy and gratitude are our like natural baseline, and that's what we should be, and that's what we are internally. But we have all these layers of like glasses that are fogging our perception. And yeah, it just weighs us down. So believing in yourself, believing that you're in tune. I also think like taking a look at your spirituality, going back into your spirituality, because you have the High Priestess here, who is somebody who has access to sacred knowledge because she's went through the trials and tribulations to unlock that knowledge. Like, you can't just learn something from reading a book or whatever. It's like, you can, but real life knowledge, really going there, really going to, like, for example, hitting rock bottom. Like, you will learn what you need to learn if you hit rock bottom ever in your life. I have. So it's like going there and then being able to go back and gather up all of the knowledge and all the lessons that you learn. Sometimes we learn a lesson and then we're just on to the next lesson, and we don't even take time to be grateful for what we learned, and to even like compartmentalize that. It's just kind of like thrown in a drawer, put away, and then we move on to the next. And it's like, for me, the High Priestess is somebody who's like who's able to access all of the lessons that she's learned and be able to like pull from those lessons in order to go through the next phases of life. So looking at that, looking at all the times that you have manifested it, and that you have practiced stoicism, and that you have been courageous and believed in yourself, and all the times that you have been stable, or you felt stable, you felt in balance. What were you doing to achieve that? Who were you when you were doing that? What were the aspects of you that you can look back on and be like, oh yeah, I ate that, and that was my daily routine, and I journaled every day, and I meditated every day, and I worked out every day, and I ate healthy, and I was more calm because I was this and that. Like, being able to look back on all that. And I think this is all what you're doing all this right now, or you're awakening to all of this right now. and it's overwhelming emotionally. It could be overwhelming to realize that you're not who you want to be, and you know that you can get there, but there's like these things that you have to overcome first. Because the Queen of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck, so that's what we don't see coming. That's what you want to achieve, or it's just something that's coming up for you that you're not aware of yet, or you haven't focused on yet. So it's like, I think, finding the strength to be emotionally mature and to take care of yourself and take care of other people the way that you should, believing in yourself, tapping into all the things that you know, and being okay with how emotional it is going to be to really dive in and dissect and go through the aspects of yourself that you want to improve. It's emotionally overwhelming, but just know that it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. And like, when the Strength card comes up, so you're gonna have things that are gonna come up, and also with the Magician, the High Priestess, you're gonna have situations that come up that are gonna test your ability to, like, you're gonna show yourself, you're gonna allow yourself an opportunity to be in touch with your intuition, to trust your intuition, to listen to your intuition, to build a stronger relationship with your intuition, with the High Priestess. You're going to allow yourself these opportunities to show yourself that you do have the ability to manifest into the physical world the things that you want, based on your belief systems, based on, previous, like, looking back and being like, oh yeah, I was able to achieve that, I can achieve this. And the Strength card, you're going to allow yourself opportunities to show yourself that you're brave and that you're courageous and that you're able to tame your anger or anxiety or fear or shyness or whatever it is. It's like something only you can know what is like the thing that you're trying to figure out about yourself. It's okay for you to be overwhelmed in those moments where you're testing yourself and where you're showing yourself that you are capable, because it's like your higher self or the universe or God or whatever you want to say is allowing these opportunities for growth. It's all connected. Okay. Let's dive a little deeper. We're just going to do some quick clarification. Strength is backed by the Lovers, so making a choice, connecting with your true self. This is the card of Gemini. This is making a choice really to be in alignment with yourself, and being your own soulmate. Obviously the Lovers card is like, it can be about a loved one, a soulmate, like outside of yourself. So, relationship or whatever else. But all of it stems back to self, and this channel is about self-development. And so I try to relate everything back to yourself. The Lovers card is about connecting with yourself and being this, being in unity with the different aspects of yourself. And in doing that, and in treating yourself like you're your own soulmate, and you are someone who you love and respect, then that heals relationships, and that is mirrored back to you in your relationships. So there's a part of you that you need to heal, that is like your relationship with yourself and your own soulmate energy with yourself. And when you do that, then you will feel stronger for it. The King of Cups is backed by the Seven of Cups. So I think, picking and choosing which emotion to really ride the wave of, because not every emotion deserves our identification with it. The Magician is backed by the Death card. There's a part of you that needs to die away. You need to allow something to die away so that something new can happen. You need to be reborn to yourself. It's okay to try to become a new person. That's good. You should do that. And don't let yourself scare yourself out of the things that you're going to have to give up to get there. The High Priestess is backed by the Four of Coins. So this is conservation, I don't know, conserving your energy, holding on to things. But it can also be about stubborn and holding on to things too tightly. There's maybe some things that you need to let go of that you've been holding on to for so long, and it's energetically, so financially or whatever it is, that can be financially. Everyone says the coins are about money, but money is energy. So stemming from within, something, you're holding on to something, and only you can know what that is, and you need to listen to your intuition about that. And why are you holding on to it? Is it because of lack, because you fear whatever? Because what comes after the 4 of coins is the 5 of coins, which is about poverty and lack mindset. Ace of Cups is backed by the 3 of Wands. I think that, you know, you're going on this journey and it's going to take planning. So I think creating a schedule for yourself is something that can be beneficial. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the 9 of Swords. So this is you really like having fear or worry or anxiety that whatever this journey is that you're on isn't going to work out. But you have the Queen of Pentacles, and I think that the only thing that can happen is you will be delayed if you continue to identify with this and subscribe to this internal like worry mindset. Let's pull an oracle card just to end this reading. I've gone a little over time on the video than I wanted to. If you like this reading and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really does help me continue to provide free readings. If you want a personal, you can book that through my email. The information is in the description box below. Tame and Attain, number 28. When a horse is tamed for riding, she endures countless weeks of intense training. If the trainer is patient, perseverant, and trustworthy, the horse eventually submits. The horse is controlled through a horse bit that rests in her mouth. When the rider pulls the connected reins, the horse will follow. The horse bit in this image represents directed power. Wild horse is freedom, stamina, unbridled passions, and primal urges. She symbolizes the untamed and powerful impulses within us all. These impulses look like our intense outbursts, obsessive thinking, binging, recklessness, avoidance, and all the wild expressions. All of these impulses hold immense power, but often this energy is directed very poorly. The human that tames and rides the horse represents our highest self, directing our personal power. Your willpower will be tested, so you must strengthen it. Sacrifice is required. Horse's medicine asks you to start with small things to build your willpower muscle. Stop yourself from saying a hurtful thing about someone. Resist eating the entire bag of chips. Watch something uplifting instead of watching garbage TV. You may feel resentful of the restrictions at first, but it will lead to an expansion of extraordinary capabilities. With dedication, the ego will soften and align with your willpower. Once you have given adequate time to building your willpower, it will become a superior force. Horse's medicine requests you tame inner appetites to become the person you were meant to be. This is horsepower. I hope you guys liked this reading. If you did, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.